Bitch, don't steal my crowd. Absolutely Snow White, the treat princess, it's just not white.
Absolutely.
Getting naked in the back of the car.
Getting naked.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Oh, look at my hair.
Oh. Oh no.
Ah. Get it out. Get it right out.
Get what out? Everything's in.
Everything's in.
Everything's
We missed the good part.
Missed the good bit.
That would be porn.
That would be porn. And I'm not doing that for free. Stocks off.
Oh, them tasty feet.
6 feet. Sanders.
I had my donut in my hair yesterday, and I was thinking to myself, if Meg was here now, I should call it a hun bun. Now it's like a hun bun. Yay!
Baby shark doo 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 doo. Baby shark doo 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 doo. Baby shark doo 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 doo. Baby shark. Happy Friday evening. We're going somewhere. Taking Mum. Where are we taking you?
Taking me to the Hilton Hotel. I'm going to a soul and Motown night.
Oh, that sounds really nice.
With Nanette.
We're going to a Motown night. And me and Dad are going to Jazz's art show, which is at the Form on Humber Street. Really excited. Yeah, it's literally opposite Humber Street Gallery. Very, very close. I'm excited. You could hear a laugh from a million miles away.
Hey there.
Hello.
gap in a minute.
Can't help but rainbow. Ah. Oh, rainbow. Look at my breakfast. It's a corn bacon sandwich with little bits of apple all the way around the outside. Isn't my mother an angel? And yes, my mama did make me my breakfast. Plus side of moving home. Let's have some bunny snuggles. I am a child. Oh. Let's have a natter about yesterday, because I barely filmed anything. I think yesterday was a bit of a tricky day because I was having all of the feels. I was feeling very unstable, which was poop. But I started to do a big tidy and a big clean of my room, and that just didn't go very well. It went okay, but the before and after wasn't as dramatic as I wanted it to be, so I haven't included an after yet. And then Sammy and Ashley came round and we just had a natter for a good couple of hours. I was supposed to put up my frames but didn't. And we went to go and get Mackie's because Sammy and Ashley really wanted one. And we went to Ashley's mum's. And when we got to Ashley's mum's, she was trapped between a fucking huge wardrobe and the wall. She'd gotten herself like wedged in. So we arrived and she was going, I will be here, we couldn't hear her. And we got up there and there was just a little head poking out. So, I was going to say we spent about an hour moving that. I did not help. I was not helpful. I tried to be helpful, but I think I just got in the way. But we eventually got it sorted, got our Mackies, and then came back and ate it at Ashley's mum's. Watched a bit of Magic Mike. Still don't understand the storyline at all. But it was a real, like, it cheered me up being there. The little bunny. I've regressed to being a toddler.
Hitler for what he is, the man's insane. When Germany wait for the third one to blame. When the government offered amnesty to the pirate.
So it's 33, so it must be 15 and a half.
Unless they heard women weren't allowed. The sisters were driving home from visiting Minerva and Maria Teresa's jailed husbands when Trujillo tension.
Further out.
And the other one in the
Like that, yeah.
Christ. Ta-da!
Nice.
Because this one's got one on it as well. It's not laying flat either.
Then it's gonna have to come off.
These are the little shits that are impossible to put up because they move. Ah! So this is what we managed to get done today. I am pretty happy with the way it looks. Oh, it's dead cute. So it's a mixture of Bill Zaffe, Caroline Vitelli, Mab Graves, Ergosh Cindy and Bunny Meal, which is that one. It's right there. Oh, lovely. Cake,
Nana went to a convent
cake, ice cream, strawberries. Nana went to a convent
school. Yeah,
school.
Nana went to a convent school and it's been shut now for 50 years.
Fucking hell.
And they're having an open, it's a private house now. And they're having an open day for the 50th anniversary and your Nana's invited me to go with her, so I'm going to go see Nana on tour.
Ooh, can I come?
I don't think so.
I have literally been the worst vlogger in the world this weekend. But I've just been busy. Busy. Which has been quite nice. I'm also very, like, not with it, which I'm sure is coming across. All will be revealed next week, depending on some news that I get on Tuesday. So, sorry to be that guy, but next week. Today was really lovely though. Got my gallery wall started, and then for 5-6 hours I was helping Ashley unpack because she has moved pretty much everything over back onto this side of the bridge. So we did a couch, bed and something else. I don't know, but we did a lot and it was great. We unpacked quite a lot of the kitchen. I'm just so proud of her with a proper house and only a teeny bit jealous. And Billy and Leah have got their moving date, 27th of this month. I am feeling very behind. But it's one of those things, my time will come. Eventually. Also, I've started watching Insatiable on Netflix. The thing that everyone's been like, what the fuck, how have you like managed to put this on TV? Just to see how bad it actually is, and so far, really bad. Really bad. So we'll see how that goes. I is that really how long the episodes are? I'm half an hour into the first episode and there's still 10 minutes left. Oh no, I'm at episode 2. But yeah, still not good. and you can tell things are bad with me because look how bad the fingernails are. They're like gross, stubby. Ugh, never this bad, but it feels disgusting. And of course we had Sunday dinner and we all prepped it together and made it together. It was just dead cute. Yeah, it was dead nice. I love a good Sunday dinner. It's actually Tuesday morning. I can't remember if I actually vlogged anything yesterday. I am so annoyed. I've woken up in the worst mood ever. First things first, I managed to get hair dye all over my pillowcases, and it's my little wizard cat bedding as well, so I've had to take them off and try and wash the dye out. I don't know if that's gonna fucking work. Apparently this dye is stupid. I got all sweaty in my sleep and apparently just ran out of my hair. And then I got a text from TSB being like, you've gone overdrawn. And I'm just like, oh fucking great, what's the bet in this is Scottish Power again? It was. Stop taking £300 off me. It's nearly £400 that they keep fucking taking off me. I don't have it. I don't have that money. I don't have any money. I'm supposed to set up a fucking payment plan with me, Scottish Power, but you're being a dick. So I'm annoyed. It's 8:25 now. I really hope I hear my news. If I do, I'll put it on the end of this vlog, I think. Because I've not finished editing it yet anyway. It's going to be up a little bit later. I have backache and a migraine. I managed to make myself ill from being stressed. How great is that? And now I'm paranoid about getting hair dye and everything. But yeah, been on the phone to TSB, got on the money back. I think what I'm going to have to do is just... About 2 months ago, my parents offered to pay my half of it, because half of it's Sam's and half is mine. And I was like, no, I can do it, I'll set up this payment plan, whatever. But I've got absolutely no money. I have no income. So I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to pay it off. So what I might do is accept my parents' offer, because they've offered me help. It's not a weak thing to accept the help. I hate money, I hate bills, and I hate being a grown-up. Well, I love money, I hate having none of it. I'm just paranoid about my phone ringing now. Either way, I'm proud of myself. Either way the phone call goes, I'm proud of myself. I just got this new mirror today, so I fancied Ellis style vlogging. She always vlogs in a mirror, bless, but I think that's because her camera's broken. Mine's not broken, I just can't bother to hold it. I have not washed my hair since Thursday. It's Tuesday. It's 10 PM and I thought I would chat about what I was talking about earlier, because I got my news at around 3:30 and I've been processing it all day, waiting to feel okay to talk about it. This is going to sound a lot worse than it actually is. Like, I'm not ill, I'm not dying or anything. But as anyone who has been to uni and finished uni knows, it's very hard when it's finished. And you're trying to be a grown-up and you're trying to feel like you've got your shit together and you just haven't. I had a proper grown-up job interview on Friday, and I'd spent weeks making sure my application was perfect and researching and just getting myself ready for this interview. Well, the fact alone that I actually got a job interview was, you know, amazing to me. I didn't think I would even get that. But I got the interview. I went for loads of interview prep, like actually going for meetings with people whose job it is to get people ready for, you know, applications and interviews and that. Very lucky to have those resources on hand, because my mum works at Hull Uni and she got some really good connections and some really good friends that I've appreciated a lot over the past couple of weeks. So my interview was on Friday morning and it actually went really well. I was very happy. I didn't cry, I didn't get too stressed, I didn't trip over my words. You know, I said everything I wanted to say. I didn't leave being like, oh, I wish I'd said this, I wish I'd said that. It was really good. And then at the end of the interview, they said, do you have any questions for me? And I was like, yeah, is there anything I didn't impress you with? And I was like, oh, that might have been, you know, a deterrent. Why did you say that? But they were just like, no, you know, I'm really happy with everything. And they seemed really impressed with my application and all this other stuff. And like, I'd like to point out, this wasn't just a job, it was my dream job. It would be the perfect graduate job. And I'd built up in my head, if I don't get this job, I'm going to be stuck working in a bar. If I don't get this job, I'm going to have to go back into retail. Like, these kind of jobs don't come up very often. So I was borderline desperate for it. No, there's no borderline, I was desperate for it. I really wanted this job. And when my interview went well, I was like, oh, you know, I actually stand a chance of getting this job. So then for the rest of Friday, I was in a really good mood. And then Saturday, I was in a really good mood. I was told at the end of the interview that we'd find out on Tuesday. And then on Monday, I just started to feel like shit. The realisation was sinking in of, you're not going to get it. There's definitely someone else better than you. A job like this is never going to come up again. Whoever's got this job is going to stay in it for at least 10 years. And all this kind of stuff. And I've been waiting for the phone call all day. And I heard it around 3:30, something like that. And was told that they didn't want to take my application any further, but they were really impressed with my interview and they wanted to keep my details on file for like future opportunities. So of course that's a silver lining, and I'm really proud of myself for getting the interview and then for doing very well in the interview. But there was still that part of me that was just like, fuck, I really wanted that. And I held it together on the phone. I was on the phone for a couple of minutes. And I held it together the whole time. Like, I didn't even feel tears pricking in my eyes or anything like that. I was okay. And then as soon as I put the phone down, it just sunk in. I was just like, I feel worse than I ever thought I could. Cried for like an hour. But now I feel okay. Because that was my first job interview post-university. Like, it would have been the luckiest thing in the world if I'd gotten that job. But the fact that I got an interview and they told me they was impressed with me and that they wanted to keep my information for future doesn't mean I did anything wrong. It just means there was someone better or more qualified than I was, and that's absolutely fine. And like my mum said, my time will come. She's a wise lady, and my time will come. It's just a shame it wasn't this time, because that would have been pretty damn perfect. But as we all know, my life is not that easy. It never has been, it probably never will be. But you know, hold on to hope, in the wise words of Hayley Williams. Also read my blog posts, because I write a lot about it in that. I just look like a giant blob. Oh well. Sorry to end the vlog on a sullen note, but I surprisingly don't actually feel that bad. I may cry again at some point later in the week, but I thought I'd be a lot worse right now. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and I apologise. I don't apologise. No, I don't apologise for anything. If you can't cope with greasy hair, then you clearly have, you know, absolutely no big issues in your life at all. But yeah, I'll see you next week. Oh, that's pretty.